Hello my 4th class students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine. So children, as you all know that our term 1 is completed and now we are going to start a new lesson from term 2. I hope all of you are having your term 2 textbooks with you. This is your term 2, it looks like this. Okay, yeah, so term 2 is written for class 4th. So very first lesson of term 2 is lesson number 6, sanitation of food and water. So what do you mean by sanitation? Sanitation is nothing but keeping food and water safe. How you can keep it safe so that you should not get any type of diseases. Okay, this is called as what? Sanitation. So we will learn further that how the food could be sanitized or how the food could be how the food could be kept safe, as well as how the water, how can we remove germs from the water. Okay, there are many processes that how can the germs be removed from the water, and there are many processes that how we can keep the food safe from the germs causing diseases. Okay, so yes, let us start. First, what is germs? So germs is nothing but like mixing of disease in the food, or the germs like diarrhea, typhoid, cholera. These are what? These are diseases which are spreading through the germs. So these germs, from where do we get? We can get these germs from air, water, or from anywhere. From the insects, from small insects also. We can get the germs from these. So these germs, they causes diseases what? Diseases like diarrhea, typhoid and cholera. So this, if there is a germ in the food and water, what happens? This spoils them. And after the food is spoiled, we cannot eat them. Okay, and we cannot drink the water. Sanitization is nothing but keeping the wood and water free from the germs. Okay, so germs are nothing but germs are the disease causing microbes. They are the tiny microbes, and that tiny microbes only are very dangerous, and they can cause what? They can cause diseases. And if the diseases are not being cured, sometimes the human beings can also die. Okay, so these microbes are, they are like tiny living beings which are found all around in the soil, in the air, water, food, inside the animal body also. Okay, so these tiny germs, wherever dirty things are there you can find these tiny germs. So they are so small that we cannot see them with our naked eye. We have to use what? A powerful microscope. So if you are having a powerful microscope, then only you can see those tiny germs. Otherwise it is not possible for the human beings to see the microbes, to see the germs with the help of our naked eye. So they grow multiple rapidly within a second. एक से हजार माइक्रोब्स हो सकते हैं, एक से हजार माइक्रोब्स हो सकते हैं, या 1000 से 2000 तक माइक्रोब्स हो सकते हैं. दे आर वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. सो अगर उनको प्रॉपर सोर्स मिल गया खाने का, तो समझ लो आज अगर एक माइक्रोस्कोप है, अगर एक माइक्रोब है, तो वही एक जर्म से हजारों जर्म्स पैदा हो सकते हैं. So how do they go? So they grow if they are having like food, if they are having moisture, if they are having air, and if they are having warm temperature. So if these four things they are having, they can grow in a multiple within a few seconds. Okay, they grow best in liquid and semi-liquid foods. So it is said that these microbes are grown in a liquid part. They grow much in the liquid part and semi-liquid food. So microbes are of four types: bacteria, viruses, protozoa, fungi. Okay, first one is what? Bacteria. So these bacteria are like one cell organism, and they cause disease like typhoid, tuberculosis, cholera and pneumonia. I hope many of you students especially, they have suffered. When I was used to in the school, I see many of the children, they used to suffer with the tuberculosis. Why? Because might be they have eaten such food which causes what? Which causes bacteria, and they are like a shape of a rod, spiral or round. Next is what? Viruses. So these viruses are very smaller than bacteria, and they cause diseases like polio, measles, flu and common cold. Protozoa. Protozoa are also one-celled animals, and they cause diseases like malaria and dysentery. नेक्स्ट इज व्हाट फंगी. फंगी इज लाइक अ स्मॉल टाइनी प्लांट्स. सो आप कोई भी फूड को आप थोड़े दिन के लिए रख लो तो उसके ऊपर व्हाइट व्हाइट फंगस आती है. हैव यू एवर सीन? कोई भी ब्रेड को रख लो या कोई भी फूड को रख लो या कुछ भी रख लो, 4 दिन तक अगर आप उसको बॉईल नहीं करेंगे, कुछ भी नहीं करेंगे, तो उसके ऊपर क्या होता है, व्हाइट कलर की फंगस आती है. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज व्हाट दे आर, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज व्हाट टाइनी फंगस, टाइनी प्लांट. And they grow in the decaying matter. They cause diseases like ringworms and scabies. Okay. So some microbes like yeast and bacteria are very useful to man. Not at all, but they are still useful to the man because these yeast are used to make what? To make bread, biscuits and cake. To bake breads and to make biscuits and cakes. So scientists, they found few microbes also which kill disease germs. Like these microbes are used in the medicines like penicillin and terramycin. तो कुछ मेडिसिन बनाने के लिए भी हमें बैक्टीरिया, हम माइक्रोब्स को यूज करते हैं. कुछ माइक्रोब जो है डिजीजेस है, बट कुछ माइक्रोब्स जो है साइंटिस्ट दे यूज देम in order to kill diseases like penicillin and terramycin. These are the two microbes which are used in making medicines. So few microbes are used to make medicines like penicillin and terramycin. Okay. So the very first topic of sanitization of food, कि हमें फूड को कैसे बचाना चाहिए. So फूड में जर्म्स कैसे आते हैं? फूड में जर्म्स आते हैं एयर, फ्लाइज और वाटर से. सो क्या होता है, हम खाना बनाने के बाद हम अगर फूड को ओपन रखेंगे बिना उसको ढक्कन लगाए, इफ यू नॉट कवर इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ लिड, यू जस्ट कीप इट द फूड लाइक दैट ओनली, व्हाट हैपेंस, एयर इज देयर, डस्ट आर देयर एंड फ्लाइज आर देयर. सो ये जो फ्लाइज होते हैं, जो मक्खियां होते हैं, ये लोग पहले डर्टी एरिया में जाके अपने आप को फीड करते हैं. ओके. एंड दे कैरी द गार्बेज रहने दो या गटर रहने दो, कुछ भी रहने दो, वो गार्बेज के ऊपर से आते हैं. और वहां से आने के बाद what do? They sit on the food, and whatever the germs they are carrying from the garbage area, that germs are fallen off or germ are fallen off into the food. Okay. So what happens if you want to keep the food safe? So what you need to do, you need to keep a lid, you need to cover the food items. एज आई टोल्ड यू, मक्खियाँ या मच्छर हो या कुछ भी हो, ये लोग गार्बेज एरिया में जाते हैं, अपने आप को फीड करते हैं, वहां से आने के बाद वो फूड आइटम्स में बैठते हैं. सो वॉट एवर द germs are attached to the body parts, they fall off on the food. Okay, when they sit, so the germs get onto it, onto the food. So this is how, when the anyone is, if you any one of the member, family member, if they eat that food, it means that germs go into our stomach, and after that they cause what? Diseases. हमें जब का जब कई लोगों को शिकायत होती है स्टमक एक की, या खाना खाने के बाद ही उनको वॉमिटिंग्स होते हैं. क्यों होते हैं? Because might be they have eaten that type of food, I think, which is not germ free. That's why they get what? Immediately vomitings, and they have what? Stomach ache. So this is how the germs get into the food. So if you want to make the food germ free, there are many ways like cooking. First one is what? Cooking. So cooking kills the germ present in the food item, and water added into it for cooking. So my boiling of food kills the germ. Second is what? Food preservation. Food preservation means you should keep the food in such a way that the germs should not enter into it and it should not grow into it. So there are few food preservation like boiling, dehydrating, drying, salting, sugaring or freezing. They kill the germ and does not let them to grow. So if you keep any food, तभी the person who are eating non-veg, तो वो मीट को कहाँ पे रखते हैं? वो लोग फ्रीजर में रखते हैं. क्यों? बिकॉज ज़्यादा ठंड में, ज़्यादा कोल्ड में germs will not grow. और जो फूड को हम बॉईल करते हैं, ज़्यादा बॉईल करने से अगेन the germs will kill, they will not grow. So freezing and boiling, these are the two methods which kills the germ. Next is what? Pasteurization. Pasteurization is what? Milk process. So milk is a complete food and it is spoiled by bacteria soon after keeping them in a warm for a very long time. अगर हम उन्हें बॉयल नहीं करेंगे, हम उन्हें ठंड फ्रीजर में नहीं रखेंगे, ऐसे ही रखेंगे, तो इजीली उसमें जर्म्स ऐड होते हैं. So in order to kill the germ, in order to kill the germs from the milk, you should boil the milk. So to keep the milk safe for the longer time, like 65 degree, half an hour के लिए हम लोग milk को boil करने के लिए रखते हैं. Then afterwards उसको फटाफट ठंडा रखते हैं. So इससे क्या होता है? Then afterwards we will keep them in a airtight containers. So what happens? immediately when it is boiled and immediately when it is cooled, the germs cannot bear that, the coolness and the hotness of the milk, so they die. Okay children, and this is how the nutrients remain safe in the food. Food should always be covered, as I told you, food should be covered and it should be kept in a clean airtight container so that the germs should not enter or moisture may get into it. So always whatever the food your mother cooks or after you will eat, it is the duty of the mother to cover the food. And after eating also, children, after eating also it is your duty कि आपका अभी काम है कि आप वो food को cover कर लो. It is not like कि जैसा आपका खाना हो गया and you just keep the food items like that only and you go and rush and play. No. You see, if your mother forgets also to keep a lid, then it is your duty to cover the food. Then take care of the handling food. If any food items is fallen or scattered on the floor, do not mix it with the clean food. So if any food ज़मीन पे गिर गया or fallen off or scattered on the floor, you should not take that food. Just take it and throw it in a dustbin. Okay? Or if any like apples are there, a raw food is there, then you wash it. Then afterwards you mix it. But if any food item fallen off, it means you should not mix them with the clean food or you mix them with the good food. Do not eat cut fruits and food exposed to dust and flies. So fruits must, whenever you want to eat, at that time only you should cut it. ऐसा ना हो कि आप कल कट कर लिए और आज खा लिए, नो, because if the once the fruit are being cutted, immediately that fruits are being exposed with the germs. Okay, so whenever you want to eat, at that time only you cut them. So with this, sanitization of food is completed. Now sanitization of water, there are different methods of purification of water, distillation of water are there. So this method I'll show you with the help of animated video. I'll send you the animated video for this so that you can understand it with the help of what? With the help of the animated pictures or the video, which is very useful for you to understand it properly. So for today this much is enough, like sanitization of food. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, as I get the time, after you watch the video, after I give you few notes, I'll send you the video of the sanitization of water, animated video, so that you can understand it properly with the help of pictures. Okay children, but few things I would like to say about water, that yes, you should keep water safe and how much you should not waste the water. So before drinking water, if you want to drink water, so first thing you should check is that tap water is safe for drinking water, for drinking, because it is purified and it is treated with the chemicals. So you can drink tap water. So if you want to drink water from the well or hand pump, okay, अगर आपको पानी जो well और hand pump से पीना है, so it should be again treated with the chlorine. Okay, then afterwards if any case like we should boil water, cool, filter and then drink. और अगर आपके पास कोई chemical ना हो पानी को प्यूरिफाई करने के लिए, the best method is to boil the water and then drink it. Okay children, and yes, how to use water. Use water in the sense to keep the water safe after purifying, we must handle it with a clean manner. It is not like that कि आपको पानी पीना है और मटके से या घड़े में से सीधा आप ग्लास के साथ हाथ भी डालो और हाथ के साथ पी लो पानी. No, there are few methods. First of all, the tap is there. आजकल तो मटके के साथ टैप अटैच होते हैं, which by which you can drink water. If not, you just take a big one, a stick like this. See, you can see over here a glass which has been attached with a stick. So what is like, you should not put your hands inside the water. Just hold the stick, put the glass, take the water and put it in your glass and then drink it. So these are few good manners, I'll say. If these are few good manners which are very useful if you want to drink water. Okay, क्योंकि our hands is been exposed to so many things, right? हमारे hands हर जगह use होते हैं. So वही dirty hands, if you not clean it or if you not wash it, and that same hands if you put inside the filter or inside the pot, what happens? All the germs which are present in your hands वो मटके के अंदर चले जाते हैं. So फिर वो पानी पिएंगे आप, उससे आपको diseases होते हैं. So that's why you should use a glass with a stick. Immediately just pour the glass into it and you can and every day you must keep the water in a clean container. Every day the container in which you keep the water, it should be washed every day so that there should be no disease. And again the last one is the save water. Overflow, you should not waste the water. Leakage in the bucket, if the bucket is not good, change the bucket. And the last one is leaking buckets. As I told you, if the bucket has been leaking, change the bucket. Okay, yes. So these were the few methods to save the water and how to handle the water. And few methods are there to purify the water, that I'll send you I'll send you the animated video. Okay children, for today this much is enough. Till we meet, you take care. Goodbye.